Hello again, this is Colin Anderson. This is the second of my three-part docu-series on the fentanyl crisis in Harris County. I visited a HIDTA facility in Houston, Texas. HIDTA stands for High Intensity Drug Trafficking or Areas. I had the pleasure of interviewing Mike McDaniel and Wendell Campbell. Mike is the director of HIDTA and Wendell is the drug intelligence officer for HIDTA. These gentlemen were very gracious and knowledgeable and are a credit to their field. This interview is about how the various law enforcement agencies in Texas coordinate their efforts to combat the ongoing fentanyl crisis and other highly addictive illicit drugs.
My name is Mike McDaniel. I'm with the High Intensity Drug Trafficking Area out of Houston, better known as HIDTA, and I serve as the director.
My name is Wendell Campbell. I work for Houston HIDTA, and I'm the drug intelligence officer.
The general overview of the program is it was a program created by Congress in 1988, and basically what it demands is that the federal government says we're going to give you grant dollars to pursue narcotics and see what you can do to reduce the flow of narcotics and target the large level cartels. But here's what the condition we're putting on it. You have to combine federal, state, and local all in one group working towards a common cause.
Y'all some Texas data as well here. So if we're looking at overdoses in our region, what we're seeing is that about 49% of the overdoses that we're seeing overdose deaths involve fentanyl. So about 50% of those deaths are driven by fentanyl. We know that's the problem. Since 2019, we've seen a 452% increase in overdose deaths in Harris County, Texas. So when I was looking up some additional data, I looked up for 2023, 2022 to 2023, we're seeing statewide in the state of Texas about 45% of the overdose deaths are caused by the synthetic opioid fentanyl. We've got some other issues on the horizon. Nadazines is a problem that we have, and it's a synthetic opioid that's anywhere from 10 times to 100 times more potent than fentanyl. Xylazine is not a opioid. Naloxone and Narcan, like these products that are used to reverse opioid overdoses, Narcan, Naloxone is the generic name. This product will not reverse xylazine overdose. Found the recipe for that. Now they're making that as well. Additional data from North Texas that came out of Tarrant County. They have, like Harris County, seen a dramatic increase. We saw in our area 452% increase in overdose deaths. What Dallas-Fort Worth is seeing is a 400% increase. So we're pretty close based upon, regional data coming in. Unfortunately, right now, the numbers are still going up. As a matter of fact, the national study shows that Texas and the state of Washington have been the two states in the last year that have seen the most increase in overdose deaths, percentage-wise. Now, there's other states still having more overdose deaths than us, but percentage-wise, unfortunately, we're not going the right way. We need a better system to help get people into treatment while at the same time increasing enforcement, while at the same time increasing education. I think we've seen that work in some states, and that's where we're really trying to move to.
In Harris County, we were in the greater Houston area. We were actually behind the curve as we saw the outbreak of the overdose crisis begin in the Northeast in Ohio. And over the last 5 years, we've seen dramatic increases here in Harris County to the point that we're looking at, in 2023, we're looking at right now I think the figure is at 968 fentanyl deaths in Harris County just in 2023. And that number is still climbing because the ME's office, that we've still got a few overdose deaths we're waiting on the analysis. Awareness. Right now, our main mission is to get the word out that there are people just dying from any kind of counterfeit pills out on the street. And we've got so many people from any ethnic and socioeconomic scales in our communities that everybody's being affected, and we're seeing deaths that just from not only the people that are taking counterfeit drugs, not even knowing they're counterfeit because you cannot tell the difference, but our biggest challenge are the people dying in our communities, but also the profit margins of the cartels.
Thank you to Mike McDaniel and Wendell Campbell for participation, and the Houston HIDA office for hosting the interview.